What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Adrian from over here at Pipe Dream Hookah. But wait, it's not just Adrian from Pipe Dream Hookah. This is going to be an unedited video because I'm also live on the AIM Hookah podcast doing our show Technical Difficulties, which is just so all about some of the technical difficulties that may come up in your day-to-day hookah smoking and how you might go about solving those. And today I'm going over the Tangiers pack. You may have seen another video already uploaded that was from this exact episode where we packed Tangiers. And that big type effing chat to pay respect to everyone that's in this chat currently that I can't interact with because I'm actually cutting a review. Today we're going to be reviewing Tangiers. Normally I keep the tobacco on me to show it because I do a scent profile thing. Horchata. As usual over here on Pipe Dream Hookah, we're going to be reviewing this flavor based on the scent, flavor, and cloud output of the tobacco, as well as a few other things that go into how this tobacco performs. And as per usual, we are going to start with the scent of the tobacco. Have you ever had horchata? Horchata, I believe it's like a somewhere in the southern, like South America, I think, central. I'm not sure. I think it is Mexican, but I don't want to sound incredibly racist for not knowing where horchata is from. But it's kind of like a cinnamon milk rice concoction, kind of a desserty drink. A lot of the time, it is mixed with some type of alcohol, I believe. But don't quote me. I just know the flavor profile is very similar from the few times that I have had it, and it smells like cinnamon dessert all wrapped up. I want to say you can smell rice, but that is more than likely some type of a placebo effect because I know that they use rice in horchata. And it is vaguely milky. It's a good scent. It's kind of sharp in the cinnamon. Hits you right at the back of your nose where it kind of curves down into your throat like it's sharp. And you know the flavor is going to be very, very good. So with the scent out of the way, let's go ahead and check out the clouds. You guys know how clouds work. I'm going to blow clouds and you're going to be like, oh, they're so big. And then we're going to go ahead and do a, what would you call it? Flavor analysis. I'm not going to edit this video, so you're going to see me inhale and exhale with no cuts in between. This is just the production quality of this channel is going straight down the shitter. Clouds aren't bad. Tangiers will normally yield you bigger clouds, but I probably should have done is like rearrange my coals. They're more than likely blacking out underneath the Provost. The heat's a little lower than I normally like it. I'm not going to make that change because I am live, like I said, and I want to go through more of the session. By the way, you're not going to see this whole thing because after I'm done, I'm going to keep talking to the chat over here in technical difficulties. Go us. Clouds are good. Let's go ahead and move on to the flavor. We're going to start with the inhale, check out the different profiles that pop up in the inhale. Then we'll do the exhale and see the different flavor profiles that pop up there. And then we'll go towards the end of the video where we talk about other stuff. Inhale first. It's mostly cinnamon. Most of the flavor you get on the inhale is the cinnamon flavor. It's not overbearing like the alfalfa cinnamon. It's not overly sweet. It's like a powdered cinnamon. A little bit of sugar. It is a horchata flavor. And you do get some of that sweetness that's attributed to it, a horchata drink, or in this case, tobacco flavor. And it is a bit milky, but this is probably just because it does such a good job at nailing that horchata flavor profile that if you've ever had horchata, your brain's going, okay, there's supposed to be milk in here, and it's probably filling in some of the gaps. It's likely a cinnamony, nutmeggy flavor, and there is a little bit of nutmeg, I believe, but nutmeg is a weird flavor profile when it's mixed into cinnamon, so it's hard to say whether it's like just cinnamon sugar or nutmeg as well. I'm going to say it's a sharp cinnamon, bit of nutmeg, nice sweet milky creaminess on the inhale. Most of that flavor is going to hit you on the back of your tongue, a little bit up on your hard palate. Again, you're not supposed to be able to taste there. I don't think. I'm mutated. Let's go to the exhale. And really quick, I'm going to interact with chat for just a moment because, Rami, I'll see you in Vegas for sure, buddy. It's going to be so much fun in Vegas. Hey, Pipe Dream fan people, you see that review on the best hookah off Amazon? Go look at that. Link in the description. But come to Vegas. It's going to be awesome. Hookah John throws the best expo in America. Revolves around hookah. Let's check out the flavor profile on the exhale. On the exhale, it really kind of coats the inside of your mouth with that cinnamon, and it's much less sharp on the exhale. It's still not sickening sweet like Alfalfa cinnamon, but it's kind of a powdered cinnamon still. Mostly the flavor profile remains unchanged. It dims down a little bit, cools off, and leaves this feeling as if you just took a drink of a horchata and had that nice moisture in your mouth. It's really a pleasant flavor profile for anyone wondering. Moving on to a few other things about Tangiers. If you don't know how to pack Tangiers, I do a pack method. It was actually recorded in the same video you're watching right now, link in the description. Except for you guys watching this live right now, in which case you already saw it. Welcome to the AM Hookah Podcast. As far as how long does it take heat, this is Tangiers. This is an alien bowl. By the way, the setup is a matte pair with an alien flashback Provost on top. 3 prestige regular cubes, because that's a sponsor of the AM Hookah Podcast. Buy them, link in the description. There's so many links in the description. And it's going to take heat. This is probably go 2 rounds of these cubes, if I'm being honest. It burns for a long time. It takes heat as long as you pack it correctly. If you don't pack it correctly, you're going to be punished. If you don't know about Tangiers, again, I'd recommend looking at some other videos. But the Cliff Notes are Tangiers can be very dangerous if you don't pack it correctly. It can hit you. There's a lot of nicotine. It's unwashed. It's binded with molasses. So all of those things, keep them in mind. But it takes heat for a long time. It burns for a long time. And the flavor's great, the scent's great, the clouds are always good, the head buzz is there if you haven't eaten. I haven't eaten. And all in all, I'm going to have to give this flavor a solid 6 out of 7. It hits all the points for me. I'm not partial to cinnamon flavors, and I like this one, so that should say something. And to top it all off, it's Tangiers. I mean, how low can Tangiers get, right? The reason it's not going to be a 7 is because I reserve 7s for heavily biased opinions. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, happy smoking.